Steregushchiy class corvette. The Steregushchiy class Russian designation Project 20380 is the newest class of corvettes being built for the Russian Navy. Designed by the Almaz Central Marine Design Bureau, subsequent vessels were built to an improved design, Project 20381, incorporating the Polimentry.SAM system. The ship full displacement and dimensions are large for a corvette, thus it is designated as a frigate by NATO. The Steregushchiy class has been further developed into the Gremyashchiy class, Project 20385, and Project 20386 subclasses. The export variant is known as Project 20382 Tiger. Displacement, standard, 1,800 tons. Length, 104.5 meters. Beam, 11.6 meters. Draft, 3.7 meters. Installed power, 380-220 VAC, 50 Hz, 4x630 kW. Diesel genset propulsion, 2-shaft Kodad, 4-column 16 D49 diesels. 23,664 horsepower, 17.6 megawatts, speed, 27 knots, 50 kilometers per hour, 31 miles per hour, range, 3,800 nautical miles, 7,000 kilometers, 4,400 miles, at 14 knots, 26 kilometers per hour, 16 miles per hour. Endurance, 15 days. Complement, 90 sensors and processing systems, air search radar, FERC-2, FERC-E, Positive ME1, Smile Thales for export. Surface search radar, Granite Central Scientific Institute GARP-3TS25E/Plank Shave radar. Monument targeting radar, fire control radar, Ratep 5P10E Puma 4A190. Sonar, Zarium, Zarium-E for export. Suite, bow-mounted. Vignette low frequency active, passive towed array. Navigation, Horizont 25 integrated navigation system. Electronic warfare and decoys, U-Suite, TK25E5ECM. Countermeasures, 4x Spark-10 decoy launchers. Armament, 100mm A190 arsenal or 130mm A192 naval gun. 1 Kashtan M, Project 20380. 24 KH-35, SSN-25. 12 Redut VLS cells. Project 20381. 2 AK-636, 2 330mm torpedo tubes for PK-10K, 2 14.5mm MTPU pedestal machine guns. Aircraft carried, hangar for Ka-27 helicopter. The ships of the Steregushchiy class are multi-purpose corvettes, designed to replace the Grisha class. Such ships are used for littoral zone operations, engagement of enemy submarines and surface ships, and gun support of landing operations. The first batch built at the Severnoye shipyard in St. Petersburg consists of 4 ships. A second building line has been started at Komsomolsk. The lead ship of this second batch was named Steregushchiy. The Russian Navy has publicly announced that they expect to buy at least 30 of these ships, for all 4 major fleets. According to Jane's Naval Forces News, the first vessel was commissioned on the 14th of November 2007. An additional order of 10 corvettes was under consideration in the late 2019, according to the Deputy Commander of Pacific Fleet Igor Korolev. The ships were to be laid down at Amur shipyard and to be commissioned into the Pacific Fleet. Design: the Steregushchiy class corvettes have a steel hull and composite material superstructure, with a bulbous bow and 9 watertight subdivisions. They have a combined bridge and command center, and space and weight provision for 8 SSN-25 missiles. Stealth technology was widely used during construction of the ships, as well as 21 patents and 14 new computer programs. Newest physical field reduction solutions were applied too. As a result, designers considerably reduced the ship's radar signature thanks to hull architecture and fire-resistant radar-absorbent fiberglass applied into Fampa's design. The Steregushchiy on the first ship was replaced in subsequent vessels by 12 Redut VLS cells containing 9 M96E medium-range SAMs of the S-400 system. SSN-27 caliber type missiles will be fitted to a larger domestic version, Project 20385. The export version, known as Project 20382, carries either 8 supersonic SSN-26, P-800 Onyx, anti-ship missiles or 16 subsonic SSN-25 Switchblade, KH-35E Uran. It also carries 2 twin-tube launchers for 533mm heavy torpedoes. The A190E 100mm gun, first used in the Talwar-class frigates, is controlled by a 5P10E system that can track 4 targets simultaneously. Protection from air attacks is provided by the Steregushchiy and 8 mounts for the N10 Grouse, 9K38 Igla, SAM. Export. In 2007, the Indonesian Navy made an agreement in principle, pending a full contract, for 4 vessels of this type to replace their aging Dutch-built Fatahillah-class corvettes. The first was to be built in Spain and fitted out in St. Petersburg, leaving open the option of Indonesian involvement in building the subsequent ships. This agreement appears to have lapsed. In 2011, Indonesia signed a deal for 2 Miljam-class corvettes from Turkey. Rose Oberon Export have briefed Singapore and the United Arab Emirates on the vessel. The first actual contract for the export version, Project 20382, was signed at the 5th International Maritime Defense Show in St. Petersburg in July 2011, when Algeria ordered 2 ships. The cost was estimated at $120 to $150 million per ship. One was to be delivered in 2014 and one in 2015. Hope you enjoyed. Please consider subscribing.